People's attention span is less than a goldfish. Man, look at the brain size of a goldfish. And look at the human brain. The goldfish has an attention span of 9 seconds. And the human brain of 8 seconds. Can you imagine? I'm gonna do a small test. See how much you can stay focused with me without scrolling to the comments and without leaving the video. Ready? Okay. If you stayed focused and you didn't feel like pissed, congratulations, bravo. The attention span and focus of human beings has gone down so much, man, in the past 20 years. I used to be, I'm not gonna say addicted, but I used to spend a lot of time on Insta and YouTube and those kind of apps. But since 3 years ago, I've been working on it, and I broke it easily, with the steps I'm gonna share in this video. Okay, so follow these steps if you want to reset your mind, and if you want to build the skill to actually focus, and to build the skills that you actually need to succeed in the real world. First step, understanding the risks. Once humans know that something is risky, they tend to stay away from it. You wouldn't jump from the top of the building. Something so risky. So what are the risks of being on social media and spending time there? I was once listening to a podcast from Andrew Huberman, urologist at Stanford University, okay? And he explains that social media deceives us from the real world. There are two worlds, the fake world and the real world. In the fake world, it's all social media. So TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all those things are here. And the real world is as we see it. We're gonna compare 3 levels in both worlds. Dopamine levels, excitement and joy. How easy is it for your dopamine levels to rise? For you to get joy and excitement in the fake world? It's so easy. You click of a button. All you have to do is open your phone, download Insta if you don't have it, press the button and scroll. It's so quick and so easy. But the problem with that is that the real world is the complete opposite. In the real world, for your dopamine levels to rise, for your excitement and joy levels to rise, you need hard work, you need patience, you need discipline, dedication, focus. And the more time you spend in the fake world, okay, the less you will build those skills. Because the fake world, all social media, steals your discipline. It steals the discipline of the people. It eliminates any kind of motivation. It rips out all the dedication you might have, deteriorates your focus and your attention span. Less than a goldfish, man. And this is very dangerous. And even worse than that, those people, the CEOs of TikTok and Instagram and all those companies, are profiting from removing all your potential. TikTok made $116 billion last year. Instagram made $49.8 billion. Imagine, in the real world you need dedication, discipline, hard work, patience. The more time you spend here, the less you will have those skills to succeed in the real world. And that is a huge problem and a huge risk. And once I understood this risk, I stayed away. Because I want to succeed in the real world. For me to do that, I can't stay here. I can't put my focus and energy here. Because the more I do that, the less I will have the skills to develop here. So I put that away. So what can be done? Step 2. Maybe it's not really an addiction. Maybe it's not really an addiction. This is what happened with me. I tried so many ways to delete Insta. So many ways to stop using Instagram. My main problem was Instagram and YouTube. So I tried to go on the screen time, limit my screen time, but I would press, 10 more minutes. I tried to delete the app, but then there was the website. A million things. Until this thing worked, okay? There's an app called OneSec. This is not sponsored. An app called OneSec right here, okay? This app, what does it do? Every time I click on Insta, what happens? It takes me to OneSec. And it forces me to take a deep breath, okay? With the slider, you follow the breath. And then at the end of it, okay, I don't want to open Instagram or continue to Instagram. Why is this so important? It forces you to breathe. And I realized that once I downloaded this app, that the only reason I was clicking on Insta is because of muscle memory. I open the phone, I see Insta, I click on it. Because I've been using Insta since like 9 years ago. So it's muscle memory. But once I downloaded the app, I started to take a deep breath and I started to think, do I really want to use Insta? No, I don't. So I click, I don't want to use Insta. Why is breathing so important? Novak Djokovic, one of the best athletes and tennis players of all time, in an interview, he was once asked, what's one skill that athletes need to start developing for mental strength? What was his answer? The conscious ability to breathe. And breathing helps you control your mind. Controlling your mind means controlling your decisions and your action. So no, I don't want to use Insta. Put it aside. And then you can put more focus. Because remember, the less time you spend in this world, the more you can actually focus and build your concentration and discipline and everything you need to improve in the real world, to improve who you are. Step 3. Clearing your environment. This is a concept from Atomic Habits written by James Clear. Mr. Clear explains, that for you to build the right habits and to break the bad ones, your environment plays a massive role, okay? Give you an example. He says that let's say you want to work on a project on your laptop. Is it better for you to have your laptop open, to have the monitor on, the TV on, the PlayStation, the music in the background, okay, Netflix on the side? Will that help you focus? The obvious answer is no. So what is the suggestion in the book? You need to architect your environment so that it's the easiest for you to do the habit. So let's say your habit is you want to focus and you want to finish this project, or it's to read or do anything. You need to architect your environment so that it's the easiest for you to do that habit. So only your laptop is open. Download WhatsApp on your laptop, not on your phone. Or wear an Apple Watch if you have one. Put the phone outside the room. That will make it easier for you to focus, right? Than the phone next to you. Having everything off will make it way easier for you to focus. The toolbar in the bottom of the laptop, I did this yesterday, man, when I was planning for the video. The toolbar, okay, I had all kinds of apps in there. Now I removed them all and I only kept the ones that I really need to limit the focus, period. You want to sleep early, don't charge the phone next to you because it makes it harder for you to sleep early. You put the phone next to your dad, that's what I do. Think I'm gonna go and get the phone in the middle of the night to start scrolling on my phone? He's gonna hit me with a slipper. So of course I don't go over there. I cleared my environment and that helped me build the habit of sleeping early and focusing on my work when I'm focusing here. So architect your environment so that it's the easiest for you to get the habit done. Step 4. Replacing the habit of using the phone with another habit. Our goal is to increase focus and increase concentration for us to succeed in the real world. And to do that, we need to do proper habits that will help us do those things, okay? Like what? Reading, journaling, family time, and the gym, okay? I know there are a lot, but just stay with me. There are 3 main levels. I spam this in every single video. There are 3 main levels. If he chooses to develop on these areas, he will become a happier man. It's happened with me and it's happened with millions of people. Health, wealth, relationship. Health includes mental, physical, spiritual. Wealth includes financial. And relationships includes your family, your friends, and your social life and your future wife, okay? Once you develop on these areas, I've done this over the years, okay? Once I develop in these areas, I become a happier man. Now, why is books so important? Here you have a man named Dale Carnegie, okay? Who wrote a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, alright? Over 16 million copies sold. This is on what level? Health, wealth, or relationship? Relationship. This book, okay? It's one of the greatest books written over 100 years ago. Dale Carnegie has done exactly what you and I would dream of doing socially. He's social master, look him up. You're literally reading from a man who's lived a life of 60, 70 years, maybe even more, and he's teaching you everything he knows for $20. Everything he's learned. So look how much you can improve. You're getting everything Dale Carnegie knows about social improvement. Imagine you have $1 billion, great health, but can't start a conversation with anyone. Will you be truly happy? The answer is no. So developing yourself socially is a must. And it's such a fun book to read, especially if you do it with a friend. Family time is very important. Spending quality time with family is super important. Every single time I go to a restaurant, a whole family is sitting on their phones, man. Not even talking to one another. You think that'll make them happy? Of course not. Quality time. If you're out with your friends or your family, put the phone in the middle of the table. Whoever touches the phone first will pay the whole bill. Just do something. Spend quality time and you will become happier. The gym, journaling, I've talked about them in so many videos. I'm not gonna delve into each one personally. But those habits, I've done them and now they're a part of my daily routine. And I became a happier person once I did those things. So I advise you, if you want to do them, to start with one of them. The gym or reading or journaling. Journaling takes 5 minutes a day. And all of these habits are here to help you focus more. To increase your focus, to increase your concentration. You're building yourself in this world. You're getting away from that. And now the 5th step, you need to have a habit tracker to track your discipline and to start improving more and more. Andrew Tate says that discipline is the key of success. All top CEOs, all top businessmen, and all top athletes share this trait. Discipline. It's a needed quality. You know this. You've watched thousands of videos probably on YouTube about this. Discipline is needed. Alex Ramosi, $100 million CEO, says this. The person who improves the fastest is who never repeats the same mistake twice. For you to not repeat the same mistake twice, you need to track your mistakes. You need to know what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. Hence the habit tracker. You got an empty paper. On the left side, you fill it with the dates. And vertically, you put the habits you want to do. Let's say it's reading, journaling, gym, family time. Just giving an example. You read today, you put an X next to the date. I read today. You went to the gym, you journaled, you spent some time with the family, 5-10 minutes, all it takes. You put that down. You don't need to read 200 pages in one day. Read 5. But benefit and apply. That's the whole point of reading. Once you do that, you fill. And by the end of the week, you see what you've done. Perfect. What can I do for next week to improve? I missed a couple days here. How can I improve this for next week? I don't want to do the same mistake twice. I want to improve. A habit tracker shows you the list of your behaviors and your action. And only once you see in front of you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, you have data. You can see where you can improve, how you can improve this. It's beautiful. Just take it like a project. This is your project now. You're building yourself in a new world, like a video game. And that's what you have to do. I have the paper right there, by the way. That's my habit tracker. I keep it next to my wall. And right now I'm gonna put an X on the recording video, because right now I'm gonna do this. Discipline is key. Improving discipline is super important to develop yourself in this world, okay? Tracking your discipline, seeing what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, your mistakes, your right actions are very important for you to see improvement. Analyze and improve, okay? Remember the risks. Fake world versus real world, super important, okay? Second step, download 1sec. Maybe it's not really an addiction, okay? Maybe it's just something, maybe it's muscle memory. Like what happened with me and all my friends, by the way. We all downloaded 1sec and now we're spending way less time on Insta. Third step, clearing your environment. Architect your environment so that it's the easiest for you to sleep early. Step 4, replace that habit of using the phone with habits that will build you in the real world. Like reading, journaling, spending quality time with the family, gym, just giving suggestions, okay? They're great examples to follow. Because I've done them, my friends have done them, and we found great results. And lastly, have a habit tracker, put it by your bed. Put it on the wall. Follow your discipline and put in your mind that I want to improve in this and that. Cool. Hope you enjoyed the video, man. If you want, like, subscribe for you to see more videos like this, okay? And they're only gonna get better. It's a promise. Cool. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.